All right, so 2 days ago I did a rating my subscribers' cars, and you guys seem to freaking love that. So that's awesome because I had a blast doing that. And I asked you guys, which I'm going to ask you again, if you have a car and you want to see it on the next rating your subscribers' car video, DM me a picture of it on ss.markey on Instagram. Also, I was thinking to make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more fun, that maybe I would like make a sticker or something, like a really small little sticker that says like something goofy like I'm Mark Roden's favorite car or something like that. Just something silly, just so it gives you guys a reason to like want to participate in it. But yeah, we're gonna do it again today. This is the second batch of the first people that sent them, and so if you sent them from last video, your guys's are going to be in the next video, if that makes any sense, because I did not expect to get so many like submissions. And so these are just like the second batch, so we're gonna go over 10 today. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm super happy that you guys like this series because I freaking love doing this. This is so much fun for me, rating my freaking subscribers' cars. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do today again. All right, so first we got Jermaine the Tinter, and he has a 2005 WRX. No, it is not an STI, but it has the STI wing on it. Now, really quick, in the WRX world, do you guys like take offense to that if you have an STI and a WRX puts an STI wing on it? Because I know like in the BMW world, if you put M badges on a normal 3 Series and people don't like that. So is that like an offensive thing to you guys? I don't know. But anyway, 2005 WRX, best generation WRX in my opinion. The blob eyes look so good, and he has just done such like simple, good mods to it. It's not over the top. It doesn't look insane. It doesn't have like a huge wide body kit or huge camber, and I love that. It's just so clean. It's so clean. Like there's nothing wrong with this car, man. Nothing wrong with it. Obviously, you only sent me 2 pictures, and they're both of the fronts. But still, from these pictures, I can just tell the car is clean. It's in really nice condition. It looks really good. The one thing I would keep about the car is definitely those wheels. I don't know if those are actual TE37s or if they're rep TE37s. I don't even think those are meant to look like TE37s, to be honest. Now that I'm looking at it better. Yeah, those are not TEs. Well, either way, those wheels are nice. They look good on it. The one thing I would change is the ride height. Lower it just a little bit more. But don't go overboard. You know, don't go overboard. But just lower it a tiny, tiny bit more. All right, next we got Joshua S. Millard at Joshua 3.8. He has a Hyundai Genesis Coupe 3.8, I'm assuming. Love the Genesis Coupes. I don't care what anybody says. The Genesis Coupe is such a sick car. Oh my god. And when they're just like clean like this, I like that. Just keep it in good condition. I see so many people with Genesis Coupes absolutely ricing the crap out of these things because they're kind of easy to do that too. But this guy, he's done tasteful little mods, and I love it. The tow hook in the front, though, I'm going to be honest with you, bro, that's got to go. The tow hook thing, unless you're actually, I mean, I doubt you are, but unless you're actually, like, tracking this car, get rid of the tow hook, man. It just looks kind of tacky. But, I mean, he has, like, a diffuser on there. Those are definitely not stock taillights, I don't think. He's blacked out the emblems. I think it's lowered. It looks a little bit lowered. It's got a couple stickers, tinted windows, and I think for the most part, he's just kind of trying to keep this thing really clean and slowly work his way up from that. And I can appreciate that, man. You know, work at your own pace on your car. You don't need to have an overnight build. I love that about it. The one thing I would change is, oh, he also has side skirts on there, and those are definitely titanium tip exhaust. So he's done some things. The one thing I would change is the tow hook for sure. And the one thing that I like about it is the diffuser. That diffuser looks nice. It's simple, not too aggressive, and it looks good with the car. Next, we got my actual in real life friend, Chris. You guys have probably seen him on the channel a couple of times, or at Anti-E36, and he has a boosted Integra. He actually sends a picture of his engine bay, so that's nice. Nobody has sent a picture of their engine bay yet, so we can actually look at this engine bay. It's nice. I mean, Chris, I love your car, dude. The Integra is a great car. I love this thing. I want to ride in it. You've never taken me for a ride in it, but it's cool. One thing I love about these little Hondas, dude, is when they prop the hood up in the back. I absolutely love that. I just love when they do that. It looks so like cool. It looks so like aggressive when it shouldn't. I also like the wheels. The wheels are pretty cool. Bad fitment though. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chris. You gotta work on that fitment, my boy. Fitment is kind of wonky. But besides that, I mean, everything is sick on it. Take off that AEM sticker on the back window there though. That also looks kind of tacky. But it's freaking sick, man. I mean, I know, Chris, you're my actual, real life friend, so you kind of already know how I sit on this build. But for everybody that doesn't know Chris, this build is his boosted Integra. He got it off Dom, and thing is sick. Thing is rowdy. Thing is cool. One thing I would change about the car is the fitment, and actually, honestly, the wheels just in general. I don't really like that color and that design now that I think about it. Yeah, that's the one thing I would change. The wheels is the one thing I would change. The one thing I would keep is the hood prop. That thing is freaking sick. I love when they do that. All right, next we got MTL_Fady. I don't know how to pronounce your Instagram name there, buddy. But he has a G35. We are VQ fans on this channel, okay? We all know this. So I'm a little bit biased when it comes to the G's and the Z's. But yeah, this thing is okay. Now, I'm going to be honest. The wrap is sick. I do like that color. But I feel like a wrap is like a last step kind of deal. Like I feel like you want to modify everything else and then do the wrap. I feel like the wrap is the last thing you want to do because now it just kind of, it looks a little wonky. Like it looks a little weird. But I mean, he said that he has an atomic blue wrap, obviously, the DNA motoring exhaust and 20% window tint. Yeah, it's a start. I'm assuming that you probably recently got this car and you kind of are just starting with it. So that's cool. You also have you definitely have some aftermarket wheels on there too. So I don't know why you didn't include those. I don't know what kind of wheels they are, but you definitely have aftermarket wheels on there, so that's another mod, just so you know, buddy. But yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, it's a G35. I love G35s. The one thing I would change about it is I would lower it, because this thing needs to be lowered, dude. G35 slammed on the ground look 10 times better. And the one thing I would keep on it is the blacked out grille. I know you don't mention that as one of your mods, but you can tell it's there. I like that. All right, next we got Ethan R. Connor. He's got a, what is this, 2001 Nissan Maxima. I had to include this car because it's just like, you never see these things being modified, and I actually I kind of like it. Like, he's not going overboard with it, but he also says anyway that it's his first car, and he did what he could to it. It's not much, so give it your worst. But by the way, I just got a manual Civic, and I'm looking to actually get into modding it. That is smart, dude. That is what I've been trying to tell people for my whole life. If you don't really have such a push to modify your first car, save that money instead of modifying something that you don't want to modify, and buy whatever it is that you want to modify, and then use that first car as a daily. And that's exactly what he did. He made this thing look decent without going like overboard and being called a ricer, and saved his money to buy himself the Civic that he wanted. And I love that, man. Congratulations, that thing's sick. Also, those headlights actually do look pretty nice, I'm gonna be honest. But besides that, I feel like it looks pretty stock. You do have a list somewhere. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, he says he's got Spec D black housing projector headlights, 17-inch 5-Ziggin FN01 RC wheels, touchscreen Pioneer stereo, 1200 watt Kenwood amp, two 12-inch Sony Explode subwoofers. So you're just trying to daily drive this thing. You don't want it to be a showstopper, and I like that, man. It's a cool car. It's honestly, I never see these things modified, so that alone is pretty sick. And I actually like your fitment. I'm gonna be honest. These pictures with the 5 Ziggins on there and the fitment is actually kind of tough. If you would lower it more, it would look sick. But yeah, the one thing I would keep about it is the fact that it's stock. Keep this thing stock. Save your money for your Civic. And the one thing I would change about it is the ride height, even though I just told you to keep it stock. But just like, I mean, if this was just a tad bit lower, it would look so nice with those wheels. And that's not going to ruin your daily drivability, so let's be honest. All right, next we got Shinzu JZX. Doesn't have like a name. He also doesn't have a mod list, but he does have a freaking Toyota Chaser JZX 100. This thing is gorgeous. Now, I want to push it out there that even though, yes, this car is obviously really good looking and this is a really sick car, this car is a perfect example of why you need to take good pictures. This car, whoever's taking these photos is really talented, and you can see that. These pictures really speak for your car. If you have a cool car, but you take bad pictures, your car is not going to look cool. If you have an ugly car, but you take good pictures, your car is going to look cool. So if you want your car to look even 10 times better, get really into photography, because these pictures really prove that like pictures go a long way. But anyway, the car is freaking beautiful. I mean, it's a JZX 100 Chaser. Who doesn't like the Chasers? They're absolutely beautiful. And it's a white Chaser. White Chasers are even better. It's got like the black wheels on there. It looks so good. It looks so period correct too. It's a beautiful, beautiful car. I absolutely love it. The one thing I would change about it, honestly, dude, I can't think of one. There's nothing I would change about it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful how it is. The one thing I would keep on it, actually, no, you know what? There is one thing I would change about it. The wheels. I think I like those wheels. I think they're good looking wheels. They're cool. But I feel like there's millions of better options for the Chasers. But the one thing I would keep about it is just like the OEM body. Don't like go wide body. Don't go crazy with this car. Keep it like OEM plus, and you got yourself a beautiful car. All right, next we got Kevin Avina. He has an Integra. This thing is gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. God, I love the Integras so much, man. If you guys are a fan of this channel, you know the Integra and the RSX are like my two favorite Hondas that ever come out. I know that technically they're the same. An RSX is an Integra overseas, but still, they're beautiful cars. This color is absolutely amazing. Those wheels look so sick on the car. Your fitment is nice. It looks fun and like cool at the same time, which is a perfect combo. It looks like the car is actually in extremely good shape too, which is surprising to say the least on a freaking Integra, because they're usually all clapped nowadays. But this thing looks freaking gorgeous. You didn't go overboard with any insane wide body kits or anything like that. There's barely any stickers on it too, which is sick. Like, stickers look good. Here's my deal. I like stickers. Putting like stickers on your car does look good, but when you just like throw any sticker on there whatsoever and it has nothing to do with the actual build, it looks weird. It has to like go with your build, and I feel like that's what you got. But I love this car. It's one of my favorites of the episode so far. Freaking thing is absolutely gorgeous, dude. The one thing I would change about it is, dude, I can't think of one. Jeez, these cars that like are just too good. It's so hard to think of something that you could change on it that would look good, because like it already looks amazing, so it's like impossible. But you know what? I would add a roof spoiler. Roof spoilers go a long way. I like those. But the one thing I would keep on it is the wheels and the color. I love both of those things. And finally, we got Michael. He has, I think, now I might be, no, wait, well, that's a Chevy for sure, but I don't know what kind of Chevy this is. Dude doesn't tell me anything about it. Hold on, I'm gonna look at his account real quick, and maybe it'll tell me. Chevy Malibu. Okay, it's a Chevy Malibu. Thing is sick. I love these freaking classic muscle cars, man. I would never buy a classic muscle car. Like, I don't know why. I just like JDM cars. I like Euro cars. I like more modern stuff. Don't kill me, all right? But I would never buy one. But every time I see them, I'm still just like, that thing's a piece of history, and I love it. This guy's is in such like good looking condition too. It looks like it's pretty damn rowdy. It looks like he's probably got some things done too. He doesn't tell me anything about it. Guys, if you want me to talk about your car, please tell me what you've done to the car. But yeah, it doesn't look like he's done much to it. The car looks sick. At first I thought it was an El Camino from the front. I was completely wrong about that. It's a Malibu. But this car is, I mean, it's gorgeous, man. It is gorgeous. I don't know if those are factory colors, but if it is, that is one of the most beautiful factory colors I've ever seen, because that is a beautiful blue. That is a wonderfully cute blue. He also has thick boy tires in the back. I just realized that now. This thing is definitely making some insane power, so I love that. One thing I would change about it is that front bumper. I know that sounds weird, but I feel like that front bumper would look sick if it was either like not there or a lot smaller and black. I don't know. I'm not really the biggest muscle car guy, but that's what I would change. The one thing I would keep about it is those meaty boy tires. That thing is probably so quick. I love it. But that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more. Also, I made a new YouTube channel, but I'm not going to be spending a lot of time on that one. That one's just kind of like for funsies. And it's called Car Fails and Wins. I'm going to put the link in the description down below. So go subscribe to that if you want to support that channel. It's kind of just something that I could do where like it might be able to bring in a little bit extra money for the 350Z build. That's pretty much what I'm planning on doing with that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was so much fun. If you want your car in the next video, please send me a DM on Instagram at ss.markey with your pictures of your car, and please give me a mod list. Also give me a couple pictures, and yeah, that'll be that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Das Vidania. Have a nice night.